Well, looking at your file, I realized there's some issues, and one hint is that sort of artifacting you see right there. Um, so if I, for example, if I select this face and kind of move it, see how there's like another surface right underneath, which is right here. So there's kind of a lot of messy, weird things going on with the surface, and that's kind of a clue there too. You can see that, and there's some of that stuff is going on in the front as well. Do you see that? There's like two faces on top of each other, and I think it's that stuff which is why your boolean is not working. Um, the And the other thing I kind of don't like about booleans is that it does these weird, like these weird faces with these weird triangles. It's not good topology. It's not, these big crazy faces with all these weird shapes. So what I would do is kind of take a step back and do this again a little bit more cleanly. Now, this bottom thing is one big face, so there's no splits in there. So I might just leave that footprint and kind of extrude up some new walls. So I'm just going to try to select all those faces there. And is the top a separate surface? Delete those. Let me just see if oh no, that top. I guess that's a separate surface. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, so now I have this face which is relatively clean, I think. Oh, look at that. So you had two on top of it. What I imagine happened is that at some point you had the faces, all the faces selected, and then you hit the extrude button, and that made like a whole extra set of faces, one on top of each other, which is hard to clean up once you do it. So anyways, now are we good? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to take that and hit the extrude button, move that up. Oh, it's normals are reversed. And I would actually go ahead and actually just get rid of this. Okay. And let's select these faces, polygons, normals, reverse. Okay, so now we have a nice sound clean model to work with. And then rather than using booleans, I'm just going to use the multicut tool. So let's start with a front view. I tend to like having a wireframe unshaded for stuff like this to help me out. And now I'm just going to make some cuts to cut out those windows. So with my modeling toolkit open, I just click on this button right here and multicut, and I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. Okay. And I'll probably start here, hold down the shift key and just slice all the way through the object. And then I get, I don't get, it keeps all of the faces four-sided when I do it this way. Just holding down the shift key to make a straight line and just cutting right through the whole thing like a laser beam. You'll see what I mean. See how it just cuts through the whole thing. And let's do the same here. I mean, you can also, if I hold down the control key as I move along this edge, it'll put these vertical ones in. So I prefer this kind of technique to using the Boolean tool. You get a much more sound surface at the end of the day. So I'm not going to, you can just do the same thing for the doors, but I'll show you a trick to do. Actually, we'll be fine here, just, if you want to do that, and maybe another one for that door there. And, do this door as well. So now I might do this. I might select this object, show, isolate, select, view selected, and just pick all the faces where those windows were. That's a window, right? I forget, was the door both of these? I think it was, because it was bigger. There's one there, am I right? Let's see. Okay, I can always undo. Let's see. Show, isolate, select, view selected. Yeah, I think I did that right. So there you go. I think that's going to be a better way to go about this, and you have a nice, very clean, functional surface at the end of the day.